EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit. You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early to try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Logic tells me not to blitz here.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Check. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete, and he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Check. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one. And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You got to let that happen, guys. Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. From the gun, it's Carr. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Steps away to his left. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. 7 yards, the pickup there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, he finds Aguilar over the middle. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. Carr going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Can't stop it.
Henry Ruggs there to make the grab. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up.
Sending me messages already.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Man, Matt already sent me a message.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
He mad because I clicked off. He mad I clicked off on that ass.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think.
He's going to make sure I don't have man coverage on.
Out there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for two. They didn't have to go for two, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
You might want to kick that ball, man. Last thing you want to do is give me that ball near midfield.
8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. On play action, now Carr.
Oh, come on, man.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
I'd like to get the touchdown, but if I get a field goal, I'll be fine.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crack. 58.
And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Credit Zadarius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. Throwing on 2nd and 14.
Why are you
to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Fuck it, just go for it.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. On first down, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Check 24, check 24. 26. Switch gears.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, you block over here.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Looking deep for it's caught inside the 25. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack on first down, Rodgers slant to Adams. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Undercrunch. Check 3. 6. Get him right. Wide left. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Tight dog. Watch the shift. Hey.
Now whistles here. Flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here.
Sir, Javi, yes, sir.
Sometimes you just have to have some
Dummy just left me 4 seconds with the ball. A lot could happen.
Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
See how he draws it up. Been playing a lot of cover 3.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Hey, Carr, why you underthrow that, bro? Oh, my God, he was beat.
do it for the end of the second quarter.
No, I went to the sideline with that.
And it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it.
Yeah, that was a touchdown.
Here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback.
I don't know. Let's try it again.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that dude should not be jumping to that route now.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless
stay in that cover
penalties.
too.
He's able to knock that one away.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr, he'll let this go deep. And got his man, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, 1st down Packers. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams.
Wow.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Madden right there.
Devontae Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point try now for Crosby. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Come out in the base. Run it flipped.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Bullshit.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Final minute now of the third quarter. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Bro, Arnett.
Caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers.
Bro, Arnett, you're like right there, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Scantling with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
It should have been a pick.
To their defense to preserve that lead. Back now at Lambeau, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Crosby on now to kick it away. Taking about 7
Bro,
yards
fair
deep.
catch. The game cheat me now.
Brought down shy of the 20,
Went for a
so
fair
the
catch and they
decision
make him
bring it out of
jump.
the end zone, not a good one.
Typical.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now it's the backup Mariota. This complete left side to Aguilar. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Go ahead, just go and kill this clock.
We get you reset, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Carr to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I hate this scenario because they're not going to give it to me. I sense it. Even if I call the right play.
They go with Jacobs. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now Carr.
Bro, where?
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
No time.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
All right.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Why? Madden!
It's incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Packers.
Madden, why did you do that shit? He's wide open. DDA just helped this guy, bro. How do you miss that pass?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's
Clicking DDA helps this guy, man.
We got a plane to catch.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Wow. Madden at his finest, huh?
So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Check, check, lucky. Check, nickel.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
He was already at the 12-yard line,
but
Madden.
it's a first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Let's come out of base.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
You gotta go for the pick!
Down to 15 seconds now. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You. 53's the mark.
Rodgers throwing here. They'll set up the screen.
Oh, come on. Why are you jumping over people, bro?
He's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Man, that's so stupid. Let me... We almost lost to the Raiders with the Packers. GG, punt.
Time performance down the stretch.
Madden saved this guy. I cannot make this up, bro. How do you miss a wide open receiver? Like, I can't make this up, bro. When Madden wants you to lose, I'm looking at Ruggs, and I throw it, and look what he does. Why is he running to the defender? You're wide open. There's no need for you. Why? Why does that happen? What the fuck is this shit? I was gonna throw it to Moreau, but he had 2 guys on him. I didn't want to force that. I had Ruggs wide open, and he just rerouted for no reason. There was no reason for him to reroute. He's wide open. That's how Madden fucks with you, I guess. There's no reason for that. No fucking reason for the reroutes. If there's anything that they need to fix going forward, going to 22, is fix the reroutes. The ball needs to go to the receiver. You need to be able to control the direction of where the ball is being placed. I'm gonna stop using low ball and high ball, man. It's like every time I use those, man, stupid shit happens. Just put it in the numbers. Fuck it. I think low ball and high ball is glitched out anyway. It's like even when I throw high balls, it gets picked off. It's like, well, yeah, gunslinger. That ain't fair. Because he never takes throw out of sack. They need to get rid of throw out of sacks too, man. Like, and if they're gonna keep it, you shouldn't be able to throw the ball 40 yards down the field anyway. If you're getting hit while you're fucking throwing a ball, that ball shouldn't even go like 5-10 yards.
EA Sports coverage of the National
Shouldn't be going downfield to a fucking deep purple zone.
Here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Clash of 2 of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll run with Elliott.
Wow.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. To try again after the sack. Prescott. And this is caught. It's
I tried to get him over there.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 35 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up
Quarter
past the
spammer
40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw his Carr. Got it open man. It's Ruggs. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. And he'll find Moreau here. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Catch made, it's Moreau. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it
Good job.
marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment.
Good morning, man. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Towards the end zone.
I'm going to try to get the ball back. I'm going to wait. Might be able to get a quick one on.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
It worked.
And the Raiders have it. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger.
Ow, bro, he was beat.
But now the defense What adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Carr going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Again, it's Carr. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessful.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the 1st. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Running is Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
A little better block than that angle.
Now Carr. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
You go heavy here, inside the 5.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this.
Try to get that 2-possession lead right here. Can we get the ball back at halftime?
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone again.
Good block, Moreau.
He scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
See if we can wait on it, see if we can catch him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Okay.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down.
Okay, so this works against gun tight.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now Prescott.
Get that out of here.
And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott letting one fly deep.
Give me that.
For Cooper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it
Usually need some
perfectly.
points.
Read the football
It don't matter.
and made the interception.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
Oh, man.
Certainly looked like someone was very
Play
confident in
action.
his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. On 3rd down, it's Jacobs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. Throwing now is Carr. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Nice. On his user.
Raiders. Henry Ruggs, 40 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right?
Yeah, sure,
this
through
is
it.
all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Just kick it deep, man. He's got a minute to go down the field, so.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
He's staying in that, really? Let that unexposed it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Look at that. But Leo just gets around.
Mythological thing that we do. If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Ooh, he had someone open. He had someone open. He's seen him.
32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Look at
It falls incomplete after almost being intercepted.
Yeah, I seen it.
There would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
I seen it. He ain't slick.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
All right, so he's picking me up. Where is he?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. First down, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Prescott on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Let me go forward. Let me use that last time.
First and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy
Get a
touchdown.
quick playoff.
Ezekiel Elliott as the first half is winding
where they
down.
fuck up.
And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Now Mike McCarthy saying let's go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll get in.
Oh, my goodness. Nobody going to react to that.
And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants in the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Carr. He'll let this go deep for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. The final shot here before half for Carr. Flush to his right. And he's going to go
just
down.
took the 3.
Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure.
Glitched
Maybe that
like
was
slot.
for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Carr now to throw. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Carr now on first down. His throw incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Jacobs now. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Into the red zone, it's Carr. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Busy Ruggs in the slot.
With a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is Tony Pollard.
Go ahead.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big
Nice.
play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And that one goes incomplete. He's making
What? That's
a
wow.
he threw it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the
Elbow's
pocket,
been
I thought he was
sacked.
going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Wow, Cooper just blocked me in the back.
Gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Well, he just bumped up his personal stats for the 2nd score, but they still have some ground to make up.
Not terrific for today because of what you just said. They're still down on the scoreboard. But later in the year, when he piles it all up,
Start calling blocking the back in this game.
Good deal for him. And I know darn well that you've got him in fantasy football, don't you?
I don't. You always think I just appreciate that you think I'm smart enough to have him in fantasy.
Well, you are.
Thanks. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Take our time, get it down the field. Next possession, win this game.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They run it with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Even if I don't get this, like I said, next possession,
And how
score.
about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is taken in at the 5.
Got him.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Kick it deep.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Back in the gun tight.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start...
And the Raiders have got him.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Prescott from the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. To the air again, Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of... And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. And his kick is right through.
Yeah, I wanted to eat a little bit more clock, man.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run the option on 2nd down. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw his car. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Carr.
Man, that's so fucking gay, bro.
They need it, it's intercepted.
Fucking shade over top bullshit.
With a pick. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult.
You need to take that shade over the top crap out of the game.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
Run right into a blocker.
After what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
From the 45 on
good knockdown.
Prescott. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Madden.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Here's Prescott. Being chased out left.
They gave him
Get
that.
into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Wow.
Now after the touchdown, it's
Let it be me throw it in the coverage. Intercepted. Let it be me with a tip ball. Intercepted. Let it be my opponent. Touchdown.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big play there for Vegas. 61 yards. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it's sets up 2nd and goal. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson.
I tried it. They should have gave me that. They shouldn't have let him run through there.
Finish to have it down inside the 10-yard.
I know I should have kicked the field goal, guys. I'm just trying to have fun.
And that's all she wrote.
I do want to see how he got through, though.
The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand.
I want to see how he got through.
Congratulations to them.
And who he got through on. Okay, John Simpson fucked up. So we could probably take John Simpson out. Because he whiffed. He's the reason why that gap open. So if I put 1, 2, the 3rd man over, who is my next best lineman? I should have Denzel Good in there somewhere. Yeah, we got to put Denzel Good right there. Denzel wasn't a whiff like that. Cause he not got that. Like we could have fooled him, but you know, you gotta have fun, bro. Sure, Prim. I know I should have won the game, but you know, this late in this Madden season, you know, I really don't care. Hurting yourself running a full 6 defense, man. You're hurting yourself. Don't have the personnel for that. You really limit yourself. And that full 6 rely on you having 2 solid studs in the middle. We ain't really got that for real. Force double teams on the middle, man. That force 6 kill on the outside. You limited in coverage, so you got to user adjust. And you're weak against quick snaps in the pass.
They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. Jalen Richard now on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. First carry for Josh Jacobs. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd and a couple. Carr got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Carr now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Stop spamming, Prim. No, I adjust.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
93. 93.
To throw again. Carr.
Too predictable.
Flushed out right. And this
Too
one
predictable.
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third
Coming
down.
too easy to read, Prem. You better mix it up.
Improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Carr. The Raider defense strong.
Too easy to read, Prem.
And now it's 4th.
Gotta take you
I'm
3.
looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles
You rely on crossers too much. I know how to defend that shit.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Nah, don't wait until I pick my play before you pick yours. Come on. I'm about to no huddle your ass. You play like that.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 20.
Catching the defense I like. It's
The
on.
run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Carr going to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Carr. The connection here with Nelson.
Catching the defense I like.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19.
Get that safety out of that box.
As they're able to convert. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he's got this.
You can't block, Chev. Better get out of
A
that.
couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs.
Safeties can't block, Chev. Better get him out of that box. I'm going to keep you in it.
6 to the 46. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The ball comes out.
Get down.
And the Raiders pick
I'm
it
trying
up.
to dive and he fucking just
You think about
does
it, Charles,
that.
this
You
is
got
not a
lucky by
quarterback that's
EA.
used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked
Trying
free.
to slide
He
and
always
he's
has to
doing
think
all
to
that crazy
himself that
shit.
There's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Doing too much.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr. And he's going to find his
Doing
man
too
in the
much.
backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing his car on third down. He'll let this go deep for Rudd. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, they wouldn't let me jump.
In the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially with
with the bailout fumble, bro. That's the only difference right now. I should be up 7-3 or 8-3.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. And now look at
Why you got Heath, bro? Oh my God, that's a no-no. Heath got no business. No business on that field.
Henry Ruggs, 75 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Throws left side.
Stop run committing.
And he's got it. They convert for 2.
You know I like RPOs. You can't commit to those.
Now a 2-point game. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Did all that for 0 yards.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Carr flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
Can't roll out of the pocket with Carr, bro. You gonna learn that real quick. Learn like I do.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Here's Carr. Lets this go for Renfro downfield.
Oh my God, bro. That's supposed to be a pick.
They certainly had good starting field
But a punt that, you're not going for that.
After 3 plays.
No.
Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And that is
Locked
going to be
up.
incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Told you, man, you be trying to rely on them crossing routes and shit too much, bro.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They go jet sweep here with Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Gotta be patient, baby. Just gotta be patient.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Why you got Heath over there, bro? He's at timeout.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads.
Gotta get
Not
Heath
only
out of
can they
there,
throw
bro.
the
That man
conversion,
can't
but a
cover.
big play as well.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already
I'm gonna
with
pick
that
on
last
him.
catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep
You
looking
know, like
his
I
way.
know.
A number of big plays.
Heath
already
ain't the
in this
one you want out there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
He's that other timeout.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and
Thank
goal
you.
now. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. One more time.
Use that last timeout.
And this time
Thank
they
you.
were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Carr.
Oh, that's so. Oh, look where you at, though.
Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
3rd and 3.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for. He's got it.
Should have put him at 3rd on there.
30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 92 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion.
See, the thing is, you are repetitive.
Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes.
So I'm gonna adapt to what you do. You're gonna come back to it.
And
I'm gonna pick it off next time.
much better too, having that lead.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
And the Raiders have got him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Williams. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Play smart.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
As long as it's a one-possession game, bro, you in trouble. They ain't giving you too many chances.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points.
Told you. Stop doing that in the nickel defense, bro. Dollar defense. You can't do that.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Once again, it's Jacobs.
Zone split gonna kill you every time. You better stop doing that.
First down at about the 38.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it?
You don't listen.
You gotta go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped to pick
I'll
up
take them easy yards all day.
and a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. He was brought down by Eric Harris. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
They gave you the block shed.
And he's going to have to eat this one.
For no reason, they just gave you that. You bail out.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Eluding the pressure right. to Moreau. And they'll get
Get out of
this
that defense, bro.
past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. A run with Jacobs
Wear them boys
there on
out.
first down, but he'll manage only a
You get no
yard or
linebackers
two.
on the field.
Second down coming
It's
up.
gonna hurt you. You have to play a base defense versus my offense, or you're just gonna get picked apart.
Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That goes
Cannot
for a
spam,
gain of
bro. Like, I don't know why. Why are
That's
you
how draw up
spamming?
the run pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Wear him
And
out.
he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? Trying
You
to get it
just
to Williams, but
think
it's
you're doing
intercepted.
something, don't you?
Picked off by Jeff Heath.
I'm gonna put him in a fade route next time. You're gonna look stupid.
His guys will get the football
I pay
back.
attention.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Shotgun now for Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
One more hit. There we go.
Get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's a completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
Carr now on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Carr again. Pass incomplete. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
You too predictable, bro. You too predictable.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the
Stop spamming, bro.
delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would
Stop
like to get back.
spamming.
Right in the lap of the defender from there.
Defense and offense, bro. You gotta come up with some stuff.
And he got there in a hurry.
You gotta get creative, man. Stop spamming. Staying in the same shit the whole game. No, that does not work.
And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Got picked off by Crosby, bro. How you feel? You got picked off by a defensive end that was user adjusted. How do you feel? You shouldn't let me user adjust that.
So they throw the pick.
You gotta mix it up,
another
man.
Shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Richard on the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Gotta mix it up against me, bro. You cannot sit there and do the same shit the whole fucking game. Can't do that. I ain't 5-year-old little Timmy.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 22, Carr.
You ran right into him. Don't do it.
Wow. That ball gets
Don't do it. You know better.
comes along and scoops it up. Almost like
Don't run into that man. Especially with Rashard, bro. Rashard not.
One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Carr, a quick throw.
Oh,
Complete.
run into him. Don't run into him. You're still running into him. You better get on the ground.
It's a gain of 34.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs.
Good shit,
Pick up
Hankins.
about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Give him 3 on 1st down.
What I thought, you
It'll
was
set up
scared,
a
bro.
2nd and 7.
You scared. You trying to run the clock out. GG's.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Why you playing scary, bro?
11 yards there. 1st down.
Why you not going for your money play?
On the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
There you go. Appreciate it.
He finds Waller in the end zone.
Let you score on purpose. Just so I could pick your defense apart.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
4 o'clock management. Uh-huh.
And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point
Gonna
conversion.
run commit.
here.
Gonna get this
They're going to keep it on the
taken
ground.
care of.
And he is not going to make it.
Even told you I was about to
So
run
they won't be
commit.
able to move this lead up to a touchdown as
You
it'll
still ran
remain
the ball.
a 5-point ball game.
Too predictable, man. Too predictable.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Told you about that
And a nice
spamming,
drive
bro.
goal last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
Pancake.
That drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points.
They let one guy get
He
through.
can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Max Crosby in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Yo, why are they letting this shit? See, now you're getting help. That is so cheats.
Reese Hurst picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So
Back
cheats.
near his goal line. Here's Carr.
Up.
And a throw
EA
there
at
gonna
its
be
finest.
incomplete. 2 huge plays there.
You
down
got
the stretch.
help,
The sack on
bro.
2nd down. Now
That's
they
not even
force the
cool.
incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like
I
they've
hate
got
when
the
they help
confidence
you,
right
bro.
now that no matter
Fucking
what gets
3-man
thrown
rush,
against
get them
them,
through.
when
Fuck
a
out of here.
play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They are just brimming with it right now.
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Carr. He finds Aguilar over the middle.
Let's go. Oh, I did too much. I did too much. Good game, man.
Short of a first.
Oh, it was like one stick move away.
Such little time remaining.
I tried to
The
get
Raiders
you with it.
Football now in
Good game.
excellent field position.
Gang helped you with the stupid block sheds, bro. One thing I hate about Madden, bro, like in situations like that, they
So
just let
first and 10 now from
three-man
the 30.
rushes just dominate for no reason.
Carr gonna throw here.
Look at her. Get one guy in.
Incomplete.
And I did two-man
Got
rush.
out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
29. 29.
Now Carr. And
Right
this
down
time he's
there.
got the pickup. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Carr to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal
Third
it.
just
It's a
dumbed out for
touchdown.
no reason.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay.
If Madden would fix the dumb outs on these zones, game would be so much better.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point.
That outside third, you're supposed to respect that side of the
They
field.
didn't get there, didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I'm
them
not
to do
toxic.
that?
What?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because
No! I dotted you!
game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do.
Bro, what the fuck?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10
Nah,
from the
I'll be-
25.
I had him.
Throwing
Oh.
it in.
Oh, they got the blitzer.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The Raiders going to use
You can't defend both of them, bro.
As they'll stop the
You
clock
got
with
to pick your
12
poison. Which one you
seconds
want?
to go in the football game. So now
Which one you
Carr,
want?
the Raiders
You want to
down
use or him, or you want to
3rd and
leave the other
long
one wide
after that
open?
sack.
Pick your poison. You want to use or him, or leave the...
Oh, the pressure too great,
He's
and he
spamming
goes
blitzes
down
now.
once more. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called.
I don't even know if Hail
Seemingly
Mary would
silly
work.
with 1 second remaining in this game.
Has Hail Mary ever worked for y'all?
And they're indeed going to go for it.
I don't
here
even know
on
if this
4th
play
down.
works.
So trailing here in the last
He ain't
quarter.
motion
Let's see how
anyway.
this plays out. One final try now for Carr. He'll find
Oh,
Moreau
oh,
here.
oh, 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 oh! Oh my God! Oh, there's that Waller in there.
So this one
Good game, bro.
victory for the Raiders.
I'm being honest, you did get some help, bro. In the first half, that's really the only difference. When they gave you that fumble, when I tried to fucking slide, they made him stand up. Like, bro, just lay on the ground. Where's that play at? They probably don't even have a highlight for it. Yeah, this I tried to slide on the ground and they wouldn't let me because of the animation, bro. That I didn't like that. Like, I'm trying to slide right there. I'm trying to get on the ground and that shit happens. Animation, tackle, bull crap, the break, sack, crap. Like, Madden, come on now. Like, let me get on the ground. Sometimes I use them, man. Like, I don't use him, like, too much. Like, I like I like the bigger tight end that can block. You know, especially when I'm in my single back. I like an extra big body in there. You don't want him to be too fast because then he'll outrun his block. I mean, I still use Waller. I just don't spam use them. Killing me with this fucking Raiders versus Raiders shit. I don't know who's who. I rolled out into that. I slid protect the right way. I should have put a double team on that guy. That would have stopped that. And then just ID the middle. I mean, I did the slide protect. I just didn't do it a double team. You lucky they didn't show me that play because I've got a defense for that shit. And I should have put the fade on this one. I would have went with a fade. Actually, I should have threw it to square. Square wide open. Yeah, I should have threw it to him instead of him. I got to get into the habit of that. Yeah, I appreciate that, Prim. Appreciate that, Prim, because you do be using those cheesy teams, bro. And I have to do too much to goddamn stop it. Like, I don't mind playing them. It's just hell because it's not only cheese. Like, you were using custom books and running all those crossers, and at least I know that you like crossers, and I can defend that for the most part. But I'd take Heath out, bro. Like a couple plays, man, I exposed him. Short field, he's all right, but long field, he's not. He gonna get hit with a move, and he gonna be out of position. I wish I knew which team was which on these highlights, so I could. I don't know. Was I black or white? All right, I'm white. I didn't run. Where's that play at, bro? Like I had a fucking incomplete pass. Bro, there's not even a highlight for it. Was this it? No. What play was it? It'd be like an incomplete pass. It wouldn't be a knockdown because you didn't knock it down. The dude just dropped it. Yeah, you just spam the blitzes right there. No, I did not make it custom, Dennis. Yeah, I like playing Prem, bro. Like I'm not nothing against him. I like playing Prem. He challenges me to adapt because Prem's a good player. I will say that. Yeah, I'm on PS4. Where's that play at, man? I'm looking for the play that I had. This is the one I adjusted to you last. Like, you had the, you kept going to the flat route. I'm going to show you something, guys. I want y'all to pay close attention. If they're running the flat routes and running out the backfield with the halfback too consistent, like they're relying on it, like swing routes, flat routes, anything like that. Their halfback comes out of the backfield. Do not put a hard flat or anything. Take your defensive end, put him in a bluff blitz, and he will defend the running back wherever he goes. Put him in a bluff blitz and watch his shit. Watch how he just stays with him. Like, he just gravitates to whatever the halfback is doing. Like, see how the defensive end, he'll come in like he's rushing. The tackle will kind of pay attention to him. And then he'll just go to the halfback every single time. So the bluff blitzes are nice. Surprised people don't actually use them. They can kind of take away those little annoying short routes. Appreciate it. That's why I like the bluff blitz, bro. Cause it looked like he rushing, and you're like, oh, okay. Then he drops in the coverage, and it's not just like it's not like a hook zone or a flat route. He matches up with him, man matches with the halfback, and picks it off. So like, I like using the bluff blitzes when you start spamming that. And I'm gonna show you what else I did, because you were killing me over the middle. Like, I wanted to show you the cover 2 and I want you y'all to pay attention to this. You know how in Madden 17 and 18 everyone used to put the mid-read in a mid-third, right? Well, you don't want to do that, because if you put the mid-read in a mid-third, you're not going to have no underneath match, right? Mid-read usually just, it's going to defend anything that comes across the middle deep. It's already basically playing a match mid-third underneath. So you don't want to take that mid-read out if you're playing the Tampa 2. But what you're going to do is you're going to take one of those safeties and you're going to kind of readjust. So I put one of the safeties in a mid-third, took the corner on that side, put him in a deep half, put a bluff blitz to cover the halfback to the flat, and then put a curl flat with the linebacker right there. And as you can see, you give them a cover 2 pre-snap look. Obviously when the ball breaks, they're going to break to the ball, but I think I did it a couple of times. Because I should have did it right here. This is where you killed me. I don't think I did. Yeah, I did it. See how he gravitated to the third? Show cover 2 pre-snap. And he gravitates to the third. So it's just in case someone's trying to hit you across the middle and they're just reading your recent plays instead of what you're adjusting to. Usually you can bait them with it. If they go over try to go over the top thinking you're in a cover 2, they try to throw a cover 2 beater. That's how people are, man. It's just logic for what they do. Is they read your recent play, they don't read your adjustments. Like, a lot of people don't do that. They're dialed into what they like. I don't think I really had too many big splashes on offense. Just RPOs and shit, but I'm gonna go back and look at that one play though. But Foster Moreau is a beast. Like, I know I don't use Waller a lot, but Foster Moreau, he like breaks tackles and shit. Like, he gonna stiff arm you to the ground. He gonna fight for extra yards. I mean, I'm not saying that Waller doesn't, but I don't know. I just like the slower tight end because the speed threshold affects zones. So like if you're and I could have adjusted. Prim on those picks, but I didn't. You caught me dialed in. You caught me in tunnel vision. I was trying to bait you to play the stretch run. I tunnel vision through it. That's pretty much what happened. Oh, but definitely, guys, man. Big things when you run that Tampa 2, leave that mid read as is, put one of those safeties in the mid third, and to adjust, put that corner in the deep half on the mid third side safety, and then you can kind of user that hook curl or vertical hook, whichever it is. Everything should be covered for the most part on that, but that's how I run my cover 2. Try to bait them a little bit. I mean, same thing like when I run my there's another one that I use, like I'll bait my cover 4 by showing a cover 3. But hey guys, I know I used to run the 4-3 over, but we switched to the Chargers defense book. Will do. I run the Chargers defensive book now. Yeah, I love fucking Moreau, bro. Like, he good in run blocking because of his size. You know, and he just mauls people over, like. And then when I need to, and there's another reason why I have it set like this. Like, people asking me, where's Waller? Where's Waller? I'm gonna show you, man. We can move Waller around. It's not like he's not there. Like, there are tight end sub packages. Like, if I just specifically want to use him, there's tight end sub packages in some formations. But mainly, man, when you come out in those stronger, heavier sets, man, you want your number 2 tight end to be your receiving tight end. But you can do this from various formations. Like, I'm going to just kind of show you what you're doing when you run the cover 2. You want to keep that mid read on the field. It's really just Tampa. Alright, so you show the cover 2. And then you kind of just, you want to play, you can play the mid read, and he can watch the tight end or the running back. You probably go like 2 mid reads. You're gonna have the tight end on one side, the running. Well, actually, those are bluff blitzes, and then put a mid third, deep half, and then just use this over here. You know, so you can run it like that. If he's passing, you know, it's fine. Look at that! Oh, the defensive tackle almost got through on a 2-man rush. I do not have a PS5, so that's going to be intriguing. I would assume most of the stuff that I run is more scheme based as opposed to relying on a glitch. So I would assume, yes, it would work. Like, I run schemes. I don't rely on a cheese play to kind of just carry me through the game, or I don't rely on a superstar ability player to kind of just, you know, break the game up. No. If I do stuff, I try to do it with stock players, you know, and if it works with stock players, then obviously, you know, if y'all run with superstar players, it should work with them as well. So, I mean, like I said, I try to run schemes. Even with how I set my defense up, like, I take to heart with how the positions are. Again, just put a mid-third on the field, you can put a deep half on the field, you put a bluff blitz, and a curl flat. You can run it like that. That's how I run my Tampa 2. I still got the cover 2 shell on the side that is over here, but if they start running crossing routes, like what Prim was doing, this locks it up on the other side of the field. He doesn't really have anything to go. That locks all the crossing routes up on the other side, and it keeps everything out in front. You know, if you're dealing with people that like spamming crossing routes and shit. But as you can see, he's not really going to have too much downfield. Obviously, the CPU's going to get theirs every now and then, but it is what it is. So it's just mid-third, deep half, curl. And if you feel like, let me put a mid-read over there. If you feel like, you know, one side of the field is not getting an attack, sometimes I might take this corner and I might use a rim over here, try to give some help. And sit there and just lock it up. But trying to show you some other stuff I've been working on. So y'all know I like the 4-3 over. I love it, but it had its flaws. Just like any defense has its flaws, right? The flaws of the 4-3 over was you were limited to pass coverage. Yeah, I used the bluff blitz. It plays the tight end or the running back the routes on their side. So like if they're killing you with like little drag routes, out routes, flat routes. There's a lot you can do with my PA in or out. Like there's different ways that I run it to kind of throw people off, you know, and I'll show y'all, man. Like there's so many different ways you can run it to just yeah, it's designed to hit. I'm gonna sell my ebook on Madden 22 through Gaming Authority, so make sure that y'all are checked into that channel too. We're gonna start it off with the single back, and then you know we'll do it, release it out in sections. Like I'm gonna start adding plays, but I'm definitely gonna get everything that I like to run under single back and gun bunch probably, and then I'm gonna get into the 2-back sets and the heavy sets. So it's definitely, I've gotten a sneak peek at the book. There's gonna be some new formations, nothing new as in, you know, terms of new to what the Raiders have ever ran, but they're gonna bring back some older formations that I used to really just love. Like you're talking heavy run sets that I just used to just kill people with. Yeah, every coverage has holes. I mean, you're gonna have to sacrifice something. Like if you're gonna play max zone, you're gonna give up on pass rush. If you're gonna I know, right? I've been I need more subs so that I don't gotta sit there and look at that, man. Got the Demon Shadow with 666 on the board. I'm like, oh man. But definitely again, like I was saying, is this 3-4 over is actually going to be a little bit better than the 4-3 over. And I know that sounds crazy because I made the 4-3 over look good. But I like what the 3-4 over brings, because now I can defend those little crossing routes, you know, or those corner routes a lot better than I could with, you know, the 4-3 over. Or I came out in the 4-3 over, I had to do too much adjusting. So I'll give y'all a good example, because I got tired of dealing with Aaron Rodgers and his quick pass shit, and I was like, let me find something else. All right, so I'm gonna give a good example, like tight slots. Just kind of show you. This is basically the defense I ran. I ran the man version, and I used to do the user adjust, but I think it's just a lot easier just coming out in a match zone. And all you're gonna do, you do not show blitz, okay? Do not show blitz. I used to show blitz in the 4-3. 3-4, do not show blitz, okay? Another thing you do want to kind of pay attention to here is he does have a tight end on the line, so it's going to be a little different. I'll probably go doubles next, but you're just going to blitz this linebacker, and you're going to turbo with this linebacker, and you're just going to pass commit. Kind of, if you want, just put him behind the defensive end over here, and then definitely just keep moving your left stick down. You want to stand up when they hike the ball and then just turbo the gap, but practice mode doesn't let you do that, so you gotta kind of take your chances and just shoot like that. So it's just like I run my 4-3 over, which I like, but it also has better control outside. That's all you gotta do. Easy adjustment to defend tights. And you just pass him in. Just blitz one guy. You ain't got to show blitz or nothing. It's a one adjustment defense. It's a turbo. Like, that's faster than my 4-3 over. I had like 3 or 4 adjustments before I could get through. It's not cheating, bro. Like, how is that cheating if they're not defending? You can defend this. It's not cheating because, I mean, they're not blocking it. You're sending more than they're blocking. It's not cheating. It can be blocked. They'll have to do slide protects. Like, okay, if I'm sending 4 on this side and you got 3 guys blocking, what are you gonna have to do? You're gonna have to, obviously, you're gonna have to block your running back, and you're gonna have to slide protect that side. Correct? Yeah. All right. So I got 3 guys coming on the other side. You're gonna have to block this tight end. You're gonna have to max protect to block this blitz. It's not cheating. I just like him standing up because that gives me a jump. Like, I can pretend like I'm bluff blitzing or blitzing, and then I can just drop back into coverage real fast. You know, but that's what I do in a game. But yeah, here's how we do it, man. If y'all follow the Facebook group, I posted a list of what you need for each position. Okay, I'm gonna read it out to you. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna have to leave the chat. Well, actually, I don't. I'm gonna go over each position. Then I'm gonna explain each position to you, and then I'm gonna kind of regulate it to what we're gonna have next year. Okay. I just gotta find it. Give me one sec. Okay. All right. So the first position I'm gonna go over is the Leo. All right. And y'all need to understand. If y'all need to write it down or whatever, do that so that you understand. Okay. Obviously, you got your Leo, Sam, Mike, Will, strong free safety, 1 tech D line, 3 tech D line, and 4 tech D line. Okay. So all these positions are used in both the 3-4 over and over edge, the 4-3 under, the 4-3 normal, and the 4-3 over plus. Okay, so those are all the positions that you're going to have. This is all in the Chargers defense playbook for this year, which will be the Raiders playbook for next year. All right, so the Leo, that's going to be your weak side edge defender. Okay, they should be one of the 2 best pass rushers on your team, and they should be athletic enough to quickly rush up the field from a wide alignment. They don't have a true linebacker playing to their side, so they should not be a poor run defender. So they need to be able to defend the run, but mainly they're there to pass rush and kind of defend any short things, like, you know, if the halfback comes out the backfield or something, you can put them in a bluff blitz to defend that. So that's what your Leo is. Okay, and remember, it's weak side defender. Pay close attention. Sometimes if they flip plays, your Leo switches. Okay, then you're going to have your Sam. Your Sam is your primary pass rusher. They will rush the strong side outside of the 4 technique defensive lineman. Occasionally, they may be asked to drop back into zone coverage, but more than anything, what I'm looking for in that player is someone that can pressure the quarterback. Okay, so you definitely want someone with some speed, some strength, so they can block shed a little bit. They got to be a jack of all trades. Okay, your Mike and Will are going to be mainly your coverage linebackers. That's what you're going to look for in there. You just really want guys with good zone. Speed's not necessarily important because you just want great zone, because you don't want them to give up anything that crosses through the middle. Okay, so speed's not necessarily important. Just make sure that they can defend their area of the field. Obviously, strong safety. Y'all want someone athletic, as a strong run defender, and can cover receivers and tight ends. Basically, your Swiss Army knife on your defense. Then your free safety, you want someone that's rangy and athletic. Speed is a must, but they must be able to cover a large area of the field as a center fielder of your defense. Now let's get into the linemen. You have your 3 tech, your 1 tech, and your 4 tech. Your 1 tech is basically your nose tackle. Okay, it's the largest person. If you don't have someone that you feel is a true nose tackle, I'll give you the blunt, straightforward answer: size. They can be the shittiest player on your team, but if they're the biggest person on your team, they are your 1 tech. You want the largest guy on your team to be your nose tackle. Okay, he's not really there to, be a big playmaker. He's there to eat blocks. Okay, your 3 tech. That's going to be your player that's your interior pass rush. He's going to be right next to the nose tackle, right next to the Leo. Okay, so he needs to be able to penetrate upfield, in the pass rush, but not be a liability in the run defense. So usually like a 3-4 defensive end, or, someone like, for example, Cleveland Farrell or something like that is definitely, 3 tech has to be functional as a 4 tech as well. So I'm going to get into the 4 tech. Your 4 tech is going to be your edge right next to your Sam. So he's going to free up room for your Sam to kind of come through clean. But definitely you want, someone athletic enough to maintain the edge of the strong side of the defense and make the job of the Sam easier as a pass rush. They should primarily be strong run defenders, but any pass rush ability is a plus. Remember that this position tends to leave the field in a nickel sub package. So position versatility, as I mentioned before, they need to be able to play the 3 tech as well. Okay, so that's pretty much how I set my defense up. I go by those standards. I don't necessarily go by player overall or anything like that. My Facebook handle is David Matthews. If y'all are in the Madden NFL defensive group, that's where I'm at. Okay, you should be able to find me pretty easily. But just definitely the 3-4 over. I like it a little bit better than the 4-3 over. Comes through a lot cleaner. All right. Definition of a nano. A nano comes through before your QB animates on a play action, handoff, or the nanos are very far few in between. You don't really get those for real. Most of the blitzes in this game are overload matchups, because anything, well, it's going to be leaks like that, Big Will. I mean, there's things that you can do to stop people from doing it. Like, if y'all follow my channel, y'all know how I defend people that turbo blitz. Okay? If you're running against someone that turbo blitzes, all you got to do is run zone split. I wish I could show it in practice mode, but I can kind of get in. Let me show it. Let me go random play. I don't like how auto flip doesn't always flip correctly. That's one thing I noticed. All right. There are plays that there are runs designed to tackle people that turbo blitz. You basically force them into a block and they can't get out of it. Okay. Try to find something as close to. I bet the best I can do is like engage 8, because it's an engage 8 scenario. All you're going to do is your ID check is going to be for your tackle. Okay, so your tackle, Your tackle is going to be responsible for securing everybody else's blocking assignment. Okay, so what's going to happen here is they're trying to turbo, or if they got a superstar ability that, you know, just eats up on inside runs, what's going to happen, this is why I use Moreau over Waller. Your tight end is just going to, boom, bang them out of the way. Okay, so just kind of show you. Engage 8 is going to be a little buggy sometimes because I can't emulate. That's about the best I can do as far as emulate a turbo blitz. But they're not really going to get you a too much for a tackle for a loss. I could probably do like a double motion against Engage 8. I'm trying to. You have to bear with me, fellas. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be, you know. Let me just try it with a motion block. Yeah, see there, like most of the blocks are going to get picked up. If they're trying to turbo that A gap, they're going to get picked up. I'm going to slow it down for you guys. Don't mind that, you know, it's not working, but mainly you want to pay attention to those gaps. See, they'll try to turbo that gap right there between 74 and 64, or in between where that center 64 and 61 is. And it's just going to cramp them up. They're not going to be able to turbo that for real. But also, I want y'all to kind of pay attention to how my defense is set up. This is going to be your Leo, Max Crosby. In this particular scenario, Maurice Hurst is your 3 tech. Hankins is the 1 tech. And Cleveland Farrell is your 4 tech. And then I got Raquan McMillan as the Sam. So even with that, see the big guy, he just kind of gets through there, and that's just because, you know, the defense is set up, you know, to be that good. Yeah, we got Gus. Yeah, I don't rely on meta, man. Like when people do stuff like that, I don't copy paste what everyone else is doing, man. Like I try to stay original with stuff that I do. It's just, you know, some people they'll come out and they'll just spam one play the whole game, bro. Like they'll come out and bunch tight end the whole game, and they'll run PA boot over the whole game, and then they'll put their tight end in, you know, the delay fade whole game, and then, you know, they'll do this. And they'll roll out, la 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 la. Oh, I'm better than you. I scored a touchdown. I wouldn't have respect in myself if I had to play like that to win. I wouldn't feel like I'm beating my opponent. I would feel like I'm cheesing for a win, you know. And I don't like cheesing. You just sit over there. Oh, I got a touchdown, wide open, or what, you know. Like I can't do that. And then on top of that, they're using Aaron Rodgers. They're using Seattle Seahawks. Like they're using like all the good teams, and they think they're good doing this play the whole game. They run it the whole game, and then they quick hike it, so you can't really adjust. They just run it the whole game, Just spam, 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 spam. Just spam, 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 spam. Like it's too easy of a play. Like I'm not gonna do that the whole game. That's boring. I want to play football. I don't want to sit here and see who can come up with the cheesiest, you know, shit. You know, I want to work the clock. I want to get down the field. I want to spread the ball around. You know, I want to enjoy playing the game. I want to have the critical thinking moments. I don't want to sit there and just run a cheese play the whole game. Like it's like ridiculous. I might occasionally. I probably ran that play. Let's go back to it. How many times outside of practice mode? I want y'all to see this. The people that just joined probably might not believe me. I have ran that play 22 times, and I just ran it like 8 times in practice mode. And I've played well over 2,000 games. I'm rarely in this formation, bro. Like I've called that play at the top 9 times. Look, I don't call plays in this a lot. because I know it's cheesy and I don't, you know, it's ridiculous. You know, like I don't rely on that. Oh man, last second heroics. I can go into it, man. I switched up my X and Z receiver. Okay, Y is your slot, X is your speed, Z is your basic go-to target or whatever. But I'm gonna show you the variations. Like I know I go through it a lot. I try to break it down when people ask about it. And I'll just go up against random plays. All right. So again, the main thing, if you're running this, don't have it as an audible unless it's like the last second of the game. You can use the audible on the fly feature and put it in. But mainly, you want to make sure the ball's in the middle of the field. Okay. Now, the second thing you want to make sure is that you're not getting blitzed. All right. 4-mans are okay sometimes. 3-mans are definitely good. 2-mans, then what the fuck are they doing? They're about to give up a one-play touchdown for free. The next thing I kind of pay attention to is where the D-line or the edge defenders are. If they're spread out, it's probably going to be a no. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I mean, I'll run it just as a prime example. But if the D-line is outside the tackles, it's probably a no. You need to check out of it. Okay. I don't want y'all just running this and then I'd be like, you know, it works against every coverage. But at the same time, you have to be vigilant of the type of pass rushes that you face. Okay. So I'm just gonna run this. This is probably gonna be a no because of the positioning. But it is still a good play. Running back wide open to the flat. Next thing that I'm looking for is the safety depth. Okay, that's going to tell you who your targets are going to be. Okay, I see 2 deep half safeties. I might motion this guy over so he has room to cross over under the safety threshold. If I leave him in the slot, you know, they're probably going to user it all the way over. And I'm not gonna have that check down route. Again, I've got 4 routes, and the last read is obviously going to be the running back, unless you just definitely got him wide open. But against 2 deep halves, you let that motion kind of get over there. You try to get over there, user it. Sometimes it's really timing on the throw, to be honest, against that cover 2. Now, cover 3, you're gonna have this all day. Just make sure your pass lead directly to the sideline. Okay, do not pass lead up, or do not try to 2 o'clock angle it. No, directly to the sideline. If you try to angle it and try to pass lead it up, keep in mind your quarterback can only throw it so far. So definitely you want to go to that sideline on the pass. And like I said, sometimes they do, if they're outside the tackle, they will get through. You have to be mindful of that. So he's probably going to get through it again. Nope. He just waits. And then to the sideline. Okay? Straight to the sideline. Do not pass lead up. You pass lead up, it's probably going to get picked. Not necessarily. It's just you gotta pay attention to the pass rush. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Do not run it against formations like this. Like if you see this, what I would do is cancel. You motion him out, try to free that box up if you can. But you're gonna cancel the play action, and then you're just gonna throw it to the end around. So it's gonna be like that. Look at there. That's when you cancel it. I mean, there's so many ways to run this. Like you can run it with the cancel. You can motion the tight end over, kind of fake him out a little bit. And he acts dumb sometimes. I wish you could motion him. I know you can max protect him and change his pass block alignment. So like you max protect him and motion him over. and he'll help block that in. And then just possession catch on the sideline. So it beats every coverage. You just got to know what you're looking for. If they bring both of those safeties down, you probably just max protect it and then just should have threw it a lot sooner, but this guy, man. That about to cancel the play action. Oh man, threw it too late. That's another thing, like on shot plays, you gotta time it. That's when you fake it. You see how the defensive end just kind of lost his assignment? Sometimes when they be pass rushing you and you can fake it like that, it buys you extra time. I'm gonna slow it down and kind of show you how you just dumb out the defensive end pass rush, especially if they're like in man coverage. When you go for the fake, look what happens. He chases the running back. He loses he stops pass rushing and he goes after. Even though he had a clean, come through, I went for the fake right there and made him go after that, and it opened up the deep bomb. So that's another thing. Alright, well, you want to know how I got him set up? I'm still fucking with it, like on defense. Your left end, this is going to be your 4 tech. You cancel play action by tapping R2. But this is going to be your 4 tech, your left end. Okay, I use Cleveland Farrell, Carl Nassib. Third string doesn't matter. He doesn't see the field in regs anyway. Your Leo, I put Crosby here first, Farrell second. I need to probably swap that up, but that's how I have it set up, because regs, you don't want low overalls on the field if you can help it. Defensive tackle, your 1 tech, it's going to be Hankins. Your 3 tech is going to be Maurice Hurst. These are going to be your backups. So he's going to be your 1 tech as a backup, and he'll be your 3 tech as a backup. This is going to be your Sam, your left outside linebacker. He is basically speed and strength is going to be your priority here. Okay? Speed and strength. Size helps too. You get someone like 240, 250 pounds, solid speed, strength, agility, acceleration. That's what you want in your pass rusher. Yes. David. This is going to be your Will and Mike in your 3-4 defense. I like to go thumper and coverage. Okay? One can eat up blocks. The other one can kind of just squeeze through. This is going to be your Will in your 4-3 defense. And he's going to be your Leo in your 3-4 defense. So he's got to be like able to cover, but he also needs to be able to kind of get after the quarterback sometimes. Okay? So he's definitely, like I said, hybrid role. He needs to fill both of those roles. Alright, so that covers pretty much everything that there. Cornerbacks, nothing too fancy. The only thing I do is one of your safeties has to have coverage traits. It's mandatory. Okay, you can't just put guys on the field just because they can tackle and hit. If they can't cover, then it's going to be a problem. Okay, especially when you need to play them underneath or whatever. So I use a cornerback. And mainly, you want someone with great zone coverage. He's going to be your underneath guy. And as you can tell, you got 80 man, 85 zone, so that's solid. Yeah. And a strong safety, you definitely want a box safety. But that's pretty much how I run it, for the most part. Like I said, this play just beats everything. It's unfair. Like you can move him over there and then max protect. That way it'll give you a sideline that you can catch on a crosser route. See how he comes across the field? You have a little bit more time. All you want him to do is get him as close to the sideline as fast as possible so that he gets into his reroute. And his reroute will always be to the middle of the field if you have time to do it. You know, most of the time, like end of the half, you know, people are probably playing 3-man deep, prevent, or, you know, they're not really rushing everybody. They might be playing a cover 4 and only rushing 1 or 2 or something like that. Just, you know, have something to get on the sideline real quick is always, you know, a plus. So we should reroute, but probably go with a faster receiver there if you're going for the reroute. I mean, I like Aguilar, but he's not getting over there fast enough. But mainly, man, this single back bunch, man. I use this play. I use the end around. Don't get me wrong, man. I've called this thing like almost 13,000 times, 1,300 times, and I'm averaging well over 18 yards per attempt. So it's definitely something that you guys should be looking at. You know, look at them. The numbers don't lie. I've called that bitch 1,229 times, and I'm averaging over 18 yards per attempt. That should speak numbers. Are you in the Madden NFL defense group? Gaming Authority? But mainly, like you said, you got your spacing. Like, there's so many different ways like you can do. Like, if you play people that plays like a lot of zone coverage, like let me see. Goes. Let's go random zone. Obviously, spacing concepts work more than just spacing. You can create spacing at different levels, you know. It's basically splitting the zones and taking what they give you, okay? It's pretty much said, self-explanatory. And usually another thing with spacing is you want to attack one side of the field, okay? So one way that I like to do this is in this formation right here with the tight end hook is I'll take the slot, put them in a flat route, okay? And it's pretty much going to be your read. If they're playing hard flats, you know, you can definitely hit Williams over the top if it's cover 2. If it's a cover 3 with hard flats, you could probably hit, you know, the tight end route, or you can hit that route over there to the other side where Ruggs is at. Something that you could do is you could just kind of throw a little decoy route out there just to check down in case they're covering the right side of the field. So that way it's kind of like the old school kind of Seattle look where they'll have like 5 receiving options and they play under center. I don't think you have those anymore. But back in the day, man, Seattle used to have them loaded for days under center. But you check the flat, check your check downs. You know, you really want to get rid of the ball real fast. It's anytime you're running like a spacing concept. Like there's different things you can do. Like if you could keep doing, you know, that, wait for it, sit there in man coverage. So if you know they're probably playing man coverage, you might put like a man beater on there. So instead of running it just a flat route, I might put a zig or something. So it'll be like, you just check under there and now they're covering it. And then I gotta do all this fancy shit. Practice mode, practice mode, practice mode. Alright, so like another thing, I could probably run the hitch, send him deep, and then have my crossing route come over the middle like that, you know. So that's another thing you can do. You get real creative with the type of play arts that you come out in this formation. Another thing I might want to do is, let's say I want to attack him deep from the slot. and see if I got your speed receiver in a slot. That route will be cover 3, and then you can just have the over route over the top, and then put a swing route underneath. So there's like a lot of stuff you can do. And if they don't cover 1, you're gonna pay for it. Okay. So you just had a little swing route wide open, and all those other routes are gonna basically take them away from trying to user that over there. So definitely got a lot that you can work with. Other things you can do, like you can motion this route outside, and that little route outside, and then go right up the middle deep from the slot. Just attack them deep, pass lead inside. But Madden, stop cheating me. Madden doesn't like when you throw beautiful passes, so they'll try to fuck with you. Just kind of wait for it. See, high pass, the touch passes do not work for me. I don't know why. Yeah, let me put him in a flat. Practice mode for you. Only in practice mode can they cover these things. Only in practice mode. You go into a game, it's a different story, because you got to account for the user, what the user might do. But cancel play action, boom. But only in practice mode. So I might even just, I might run that route under, motion him over, and then just get that over under concept. There we go. So smoke screen route, especially if they're playing match defense, so you can just, instead of sending them deep and then just flooding one side of the field and their users over there chasing the floods, you can kind of get them like that. Now if you have Darren Waller in there, you could probably get some of his route abilities in and run like a crossing to the other side of the field. But I'm content. Drag routes are okay. I'm not trying to go for one play touchdowns all the time when I'm running like spacing concepts. And mainly, like the main thing is your opponent is the clock, and a lot of people, I don't think, have realized that yet, So I mean, you'll have that. Boom, easy spacing concept. You're wide open. But I like it. I really like this end around too. Like I'm getting better with this end around. What I'm doing now is I'm taking the slot, motion him over, an ID over there, right? That's how you run the end around. Are you in the Madden NFL defensive group? Gaming Authorities Madden NFL defensive group. Try to send. I guess I could send you a link. I guess. I don't know. That's how you run the end around, fellas. Look at that. Now, if you get a faster receiver, let me go the other way with it and follow Trent with this. We're going up against random zones. Go end around. Take your slot, motion him to the other side. ID check the back side. Oh, we almost got around. Well, definitely look it up on Facebook. Gaming Authorities Madden NFL Defense Group. Should have the badge on it. Follow that channel as well. I'm trying to get this down. Ah, they not letting me. I'm hitting turbo. I gotta stop hitting turbo. See, D-line keeps. They keep cheating me. Only in practice. There we go. We might have got him this time. Look at that. End around perfection. Well, you can be, man. You can be. But I'm starting to use that. Definitely make sure you have the zone split. Use the zone split when you're dealing with blitzers. Like if all they're doing is spamming blitzes, bro, make sure you have in as many formations as possible. You know, the more you have, the better. That way you can definitely check down to it. Especially if there's a formation that you like passing out of, whatever, and all they're doing is zone blitz, and you just check down to it. 3-man deep. No, they didn't. Fuck. And I don't have my play. Oh well. What, 3-man deep? Any other channel, boy, they wouldn't go for it. Me, boy, in a heartbeat. I see 3-man deep. Touchdown. But I don't have it in my audible, so I ain't gonna check down to it. I like how that play works on. It's crazy, man. Like, no one else figured this shit out, though. That's crazy, huh? Like, they'll have 3-man deep on the field. Anyone else, they won't even come to practice mode and try it. But me, I just expose him. Expose him. I love that fucking shit, bro. Just come out in 3-man deep. Boom, boom. Sometimes they'll get the, whatever, still catch the ball. But keep the block, keep the block. Look at there. Aw, Worley, really? See, Madden don't like you in practice mode beating their defenses, so they start helping them out. There we go. Get a step on it. There you go. There's your one-play touchdown against 3-man deep. And then they start playing prevent. And then you can hit them with the other one, and it'd be wide open against prevent. Like this is unfair. Watch this. Like they play prevent. Watch this. Watch this X route. Just watch the X route. Look at that. Now it's gonna get about 2 plays against prevent on the X route, but it's definitely something intriguing. Look at that, just wide open against the X, and it's gonna get you about 50 yards easy against prevent, but 3-man. You might, if you wait on it, you might have that route still. But the safer choice, definitely the crosser versus the prevent. Just boom. If you want, you can kind of do not slide that side of the field. Do not do that. But I want to open the book up some more, man. I want to start using some more formations. Let's see what we got. Something that I haven't used much. I've been using doubles white. I like tight white off. It does have a 1-play bomb in it as well. Mainly against cover 2 spammers, like cover 2 man. They try to get you. All you got to do. I think this beat more than just that. It's like the zone split. You just got an ID over here. What the? Oh, he got through. Oh, look, Madden, y'all gotta chill with them.
Down. 180. Raider 1. Express. That's a hut.
God damn, Abram.
Down. 180.
No, I use this play to beat like cover 3. I was using something the other day to bomb on 2-man under. I'm trying to remember which play it was. Trying to see. I know doubles, Y off. It's either switch, but that needs to develop. I don't want one that needs to develop. I'm trying to look. I think it's wing slot. Wing slot PA boot.
What now? 185.
Trying to remember all the adjustments I did. I'm always doing something. Let's run it as is, kind of see. Oh, stock, it beats it. Nah, I haven't had a chance, bro. Like, the game is not, like, available for purchase or anything. I'm trying to see, what did I do? You know what?
Easy, easy. Kill. Express.
Put that cross. Yeah! Okay. Now we cooking in the kitchen. Now we cooking in the kitchen. There we go. 2-man under beater. Alright, so I need to memorize that one.
Down. 180.
Take the crosser, motion it over, take Waller, put him in the crosser. I guess I could keep the flat route, maybe. I don't know. Now they let him cover that time. What did I do different that last time?
Raider 9. Express. Push it hard.
It's a tight window. It's doable. I'm just trying to see.
Down. 180.
From what I'm hearing, it's slower.
You're mine.
That's what I'm hearing.
Express.
Yeah, can't run that play so many times in practice mode.
180.
I already got my wing flex close. I haven't ran much wing tight. I know there's a... I used to run it. I know you got a bomb in it. Like cover 3 bomb. Oh shit, I'm tired. Fuck. Obviously... Should look something like that. But a tight end's supposed to get free, so I'm probably running that route too deep on the other side. Let me shorten the depth. Shorten the depth, give him a vertical, give him a check release. Nope. What I gotta do to corner route? I mean, comeback route. Comeback route. Smart route.
694.
I'm just playing that route. I want him to play that route.
Down. 180. 180. We're good. We're good. 180. 93. Hut, hut, hut.
It's there, but I need a route that's gonna occupy. Let me just put him in a curl route. Nope. But then again, maybe it's practice mode doing that. Maybe if put him in a smoke.
93. 93.
Doesn't even dumb down. What if I put him in a flat route? Motion. Can I motion him to in? Yeah, okay, flat route. I'm trying it like that. Oh, that's it, that's it, that's it. Small window, but I think that might be it. Let me see. Flat route. Now, I probably would have to be on the left hash, obviously. Step in. And you got to throw it a lot sooner. Can't necessarily wait on it unless you found a way to get someone faster there. But that's a 90 speed tight end, so it's not too much faster than that. So the only other thing is I would have to be I guess there. I just gotta get. I can't do it from center field. A lot of practice mode is based on ball placement, so. So if I'm right here, get the flat route, check release, vertical. I don't know, man. Maybe practice mode on the fuck shit. I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna slant, check release, vert, run it like that. Fuck it. Huh. Yeah, Waller's my number 2 tight end. You know what? Run that post with a slower tight end. That might be. That might be what we need to do. Alright, so let him run that. Let him run that check release. Trying to think. What am I doing wrong? Flat route. Vertical. No, I like him. I just sometimes he's just too fast to run what I need him to run. But I can do some glitchy stuff with him when I want to. Watch this. Yeah, we almost got that. Corner out. And they won't even let me jump for it in practice mode. This game. Oh, I can motion him to slide. Oh, it's over. It's over. Set your feet. Set your feet. That's cross. It's post. Nah, practice mode, man. It's really practice mode boring as fuck, man. It be cheating so bad, like damn. It's like a try hard fucking shit. Sitting here trying to find new plays and they get block sheds. I haven't ran deuce close. You know what? I'm gonna run deuce close this week. Cause you can do some of that weird shit with Waller. Like this is a Waller formation. Cause you can get him out of the backfield, run the post and cross routes and shit. And it's just unfair. Just comes out of the backfield against the linebacker, running a crossing route from the fullback spot. Or you run like a trail route out the backfield from the fullback spot. Becomes a problem to defend. But you know, most people will probably use her in the box. I don't really too often do that, so probably like a post route. And then take him, put him deep, and then just they play man coverage. Look at Waller, then beat him on that. Gonna have to block the running back, obviously. So go back to the post. Boom. This shit's unfair. Then you got the PA stretch shot. This is what I like. Like you can come out and run that route like that. He gets out of the backfield. Carr throws a bad pass. Typical. Oh man. Madden never ceases to amaze me. Oh my god, what? Now, Waller better be like a 99 overall next year. And then you can run like wheel routes and shit out of the backfield. Like you motion them out, give them a wheel route, motion them back, got a wheel out from the tight end spot. It just becomes a problem. We get a zone over there. Oh, he was open. Oh, fuck, let me do it again. Motion him out of the backfield. Let's crazy, man. They got man coverage.
White now. White 85. Later 9. 9. Hey, 734. Express.
Only in practice mode will they cover that. Fuck. Let me see. Obviously, you know, you got your zone splits. I like my zone splits. Man, it's a good question, bro. That is a very good question. I think they're slept on. I'm gonna give that much. I think they're slept on, but I don't see us winning the division this year. Like, we might wild card maybe. Probably 9 or 10 wins, probably. Hate to say it like that, but I just know that somehow, some way. I mean, you gotta look at it like this. The Raiders never, like, even though we made adjustments on defense, keep in mind, that's a lot of free agents that we brought in. Okay, year one, new defensive coordinator, year one. He's got to get his guys in, get his scheme put in place. And I'm not expecting the defense to be great. I'm just expecting the defense to be better than what Paul Guenther put on the field. If we can put a better defense than what Paul Guenther put on the field, we go to the playoffs. That's all. Like, our offense is actually good. Like, nobody really talks about the offense because our defense was so abysmal last year. Like, y'all would hate. I like y'all watched the fucking Miami game. Like, Carr and just throwing bombs to Aguilar and shit, bro. Like, oh, we're gonna win this game, and all the defense had to do was just make a stop. And we were beating Tua. We were beating Tua, and I can't say his last name. Lord, forgive me. Tunga Viola, whatever his last name is. But we were beating them, and then they put Fitzmagic in. And then he, I recall that play. That play runs through my head like a nightmare. When all we needed was a stop, and you had fucking, what's his name that we got from the Malik Collins in there, and then you had Arden Key in there. One of them fucking grabs the face mask. When we need a stop, why are y'all grabbing face mask on the quarterback? So you not only gave up, like Arnett just, I don't know what he was doing. He was playing under in his zone. He gave up on his route at 5 yards instead of carrying it back to the deep half. You know, we don't got the best, we didn't have the best safeties in the league. You know, why would you not, you know, try to make it easier on the safety? And he gave up the sideline, and you throw on the fucking face mask penalty on top of that, and then, you know, game over. And I was like, bro, like, that shit had me fucking mad as hell. mad as hell, bro. Like when I'm sitting there looking, I didn't know whether to take my TV and throw it up against the wall. I was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Because then I can't play my game. Then I'm going to be really pissed. Then I went outside. And I don't smoke. I smoked. I don't even smoke, bro. Like, and I fucking went to the store, got a pack of cigarettes. I didn't even know what kind I grabbed. And I smoked like that whole day. Just sat on my porch, smoking cigarette after cigarette after cigarette. It's just like replay mode, you know? And then that's worse than me playing Madden and asking the game how all the time. Like, how is that possible? How do you give up? How do you make it to the NFL and then you give up? Yes, and I don't even smoke, bro. I was shaking like I had Tourette's syndrome. I'm like, we just needed, like, I don't know, man. The end of the season, the Raiders just kind of, Carr doesn't play well in cold games. So if we don't win enough games in the first half of the season, and we're not going to pull it together in the second half, we need to win all of our must-win games in the first half. We need to start like 9-0, because those last 8 games that we're going to have, we're probably going to go 2-6. I'll be honest with you. We'll probably go 2-6 on those last 8 games. So we need to start off 9-0 just to finish 2-6, just to be a wild card seed. That's probably how it's gonna be. Man, I don't even listen to Key. I don't even play Key on the field, bro. Like when I'm playing Madden, I don't even play that dude. Like, y'all remember the last 2 years, man. If y'all been following my channel long enough, y'all know the last 2 years, bro, have been abysmal for this defense. I literally had to just stop relying on the front to get pressure, and I just started blitzing safeties and shit. I was like, fuck that. You can't play this game without getting pressure somehow, some way. And I wasn't getting it, especially when Madden 20 came and they had the superstar abilities and shit, and I ain't had no one. I mean, granted, Max Crosby deserved one, but, you know, Madden, EA, they don't like the Raiders, so they didn't give him one, even though he had better stats than Nick Bosa. But Nick Bosa was just climbing off the stat charts like a fucking prostitute that everybody wants to fuck. I don't know. But, that shit, it is what it is. I didn't like Malik Collins. Malik Collins signed that contract and he ain't even register stats. Like, how does that happen? How do you sign a contract, come to a team, and you don't even register a stat, bro? He didn't get a tackle. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? That's like worse than Albert Hainsworth just going out there laying on the field after he gets his $100 million. You know, y'all remember that guy? Like, he did his thing with the Titans, and then the Redskins went after him, paid that man the money up front, and he got mad. He didn't want to be the one tech. He didn't want to be a one tech defensive tackle on the field, so this man goes and he doesn't even chase anybody. He just stands around on the field like he's modeling for Sports Center or something, like a swimsuit edition or something. Oh, I'm like, bro, what the hell is really going on with that man? But when he was good when he was with the Titans. Oh shit, we went to the Redskins. What the hell happened over there? Oh man. Y'all know who I missed though. Y'all remember that year? The Raiders traded. I think this was Reggie McKenzie. He just came in. I want to say that it was under Reggie McKenzie. Y'all remember when we went after Cameron Wembley? I love the move, bro. He was solid on Madden for us. I just didn't like that we couldn't bring him back because he was too expensive because he was a former first round pick. I like, man, if we could have had that guy, man. Like, we had Cameron Wembley and Aaron Curry that we traded for. Bro, like, I don't care what y'all say, bro. Madden, I was loving it. Like, real life, they suck. Shit. I ain't care on Madden. I was like, man, I got me a pass rusher. On both sides, I'm good. And this is before we got Khalil Mack. Aaron Curry was my shit. A lot of y'all might not remember Eric Curry though. He didn't stay with us very long. He was supposed to be the pass rusher for the Seahawks, and he just didn't live up to the bill. Oh man, Madden 22 right around the block, man. A month and a half. Let me look and see what this is gonna cost for a pre-order. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. Bruh. Y'all not gonna like this. So, like previous years, y'all know if y'all got like the extra stuff for mutt and shit, right? You be looking to shell out 80 to $100, right? So this year, they got their little Dynasty edition, right? The pre-order is $120, man. Madden, y'all need to go fuck yourself. Because after what you did, and then you gave this game away, like, y'all gave Madden 21 away for free. I guarantee you there's more people that got Madden 21 for free than the people that actually paid for it. And I was hella hot about that. Because I spent $100, I pre-ordered it, you know. And I was all happy, you know, I got the game, whatnot. And then on Twitter, bro, they're just passing out free games left and right. Like, here's a code, download it. And I'm like, bro, I just gave $100 to play this, and y'all are just giving it away for free? I was like, man, what am I doing wrong here? I'm like, bro, I'm debating on it this year, man. If they're gonna give it away for free, you know, it's like, why even pre-order, you know? It's like, I mean, of course I'm gonna get it regardless, but I don't know. We'll see what happens when the time comes. But I like talking to you guys, but I need to get me a nap, and then we can play later this afternoon. If anybody wants to get down, make sure you hit the notification on the channel, and definitely playing anybody want to play. I'm not gonna be playing no regs. It's gonna boot up. First one join, man. You want to play? You want to talk? Get on the mic and talk. We can do that. I need to give me something to eat. I need to give me some rest, and I will see y'all fellas later this afternoon. Okay, fellas. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you sub, because I do deliver free tips every now and then on some blitzes and some nice plays that you might want to put in your arsenal. But until later this afternoon, I'll see you fellas.